Outstanding.
Greetings Internet, your typical so-and-so here, back with yet another LEGO miniature guns design, and a lot of you have been requesting this for years now, so I finally present to you the RPG-7.
A weapon system that really doesn't need an introduction.
Okay then, bear with me here. Starting out with the back chute, let's just say for the exhaust part, I wasn't able to find that cone piece in black. I'll label it right here so you'd understand. So I had to make do with 1x1 quad knobs with that special roof tile piece you'd seen in recent videos. You pair that with the right dish piece seen here on the back, you've got a fair compromise that doesn't affect much of the quality of design. Moving on forward, that 1x1 quad knob concept applies as well to 4 1x4 flats in brown, up until the cylindrical portion towards the small dish piece. The entire back chute itself is hinged via rod piece at the proper orientation, in which the design meshes quite well with the rest of the weapon. The middle section of this weapon comprises of certain 1x1 knob bricks to fit the correct orientation needed. As you can see, there are two grips, the back for balance purpose when holding the weapon, the front as the trigger action. One drawback I had was that I wasn't able to find a home for the rear iron sight, so instead I just attached a scope to compensate. And finally, the barrel, which is rather self-explanatory, but them's the brakes. Not to mention some variety of warheads that this launcher can fire. I mean, you think this is the only mainstay piece you have? I happen to have 3 different types. Well, first one, obviously it's going to be that classic heat grenade. It wasn't until recently I discovered that I needed to put 2 big cone pieces together as seen here, between which I placed that long stick piece with that shaft looking thing near the end, just enough for the rest of the weapon to fit the front barrel. The second warhand on hand is the thermobaric grenade. As you can see here, for the proper piece orientation on how to do it, I really didn't need to explain much. All they need to know is that it connects via shorter rod piece. The final warhead, the fragmentation warhead. On one hand, it could relegate the weapon down to an oversized grenade launcher, where the payload is delivered via propulsion rather than ballistics as you would see on an M203 and M320, you know the drill. But on the other hand, it actually showcases how surprisingly versatile the RPG has evolved into as somewhat of an all-rounded squad ordnance asset. +60 years of military service worldwide, the RPG is easily the most recognizable rocket launcher anywhere. It took me years to finally conceive a proper design that complements its real-life counterpart as accurate as possible. And having a show for it, I can say that I am very pleased with how it all turned out at the end after all is said and done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like, feel free to leave a like. If you want to comment on what you want to see. And if you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.